Sheila Murphy is with us this morning. We have a big day coming up next Sunday at the Cultural Gardens. Now, all the Cultural Gardens, not just the Irish one, all the Cultural Gardens. So, Sheila, I'm going to let you explain what it is. It's called One World Day, and I want to congratulate you. We got a great write-up. You got a great write-up in Kearns magazine, which is the high society newspaper of all of Cleveland. Yes, JC, you see it there? See it? See it?
I do, yeah. Looking at it right now, Jerry.
Okay. Anyway,
Wow.
tell us all about next Sunday. It is a huge day in Cleveland.
Well, it is, Jerry. Next Sunday, August 29th, is the 75th annual One World Day in the Cleveland Cultural Gardens. And I should say that the Cleveland Cultural Gardens are one of a kind in the world. There's no other place where you have 254 acres of international gardens with sculpture and garden flowers and fauna and just a beautiful display and peaceful place to walk and enjoy. But on this day, we all get together and all the gardens bring out all their international glory, and it's a delightful experience for the family. Everything is free. You don't have to pay for anything except if you buy food or drinks. But other than that, transportation, all the entertainment, the entire day is free. It starts at 11 o'clock in the morning and goes to 6 o'clock in the evening. And you can stroll up and down MLK, Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard, and East Boulevard, which will both be closed. So pedestrian traffic will be wonderful. You'll be able to see and learn about over 30 international communities, and they'll bring out all their entertainment, their food, their music, their ethnic dress, and it'll be just a delightful day. At 12 o'clock, we start with the Parade of Flags, which is a glorious display. It looks a little bit like the opening ceremony at the Olympics. And over 30 countries that have gardens, and then some that don't. For example, the Indonesians will be there, the Dutch, the Brazilians, the Japanese. They don't have gardens, but they will be with us in the parade. And we have 4 wonderful MCs, Chris Tanaka from Channel 19, Danielle Wiggins from Channel 3, Tracy Carlos from 5, and Maya Belay from Channel 8 will all be emceeing that parade and telling you about all the groups that pass by. After that, we have an inspirational naturalization ceremony at 11 o'clock. Actually, it's before the parade at 11. And it's just so inspiring to have people who come from other countries around the world who want to become part of America and to have them swear their allegiance to our country amidst all the other countries down in the gardens.
I've seen
really
that before,
special.
Sheila. It's a wonderful ceremony.
Isn't it wonderful?
Awesome.
It's so moving. One of the events we have is called Passport to Peace, and the whole day is a great place for the family. The children can get a passport. It's called a Passport to Peace, and as they go to each garden, they can answer a question or do a little task pertinent to that garden and then get a stamp in their passport, just like you would do if you traveled internationally. And the kids just love to run from garden to garden and get all the stamps. There's a beautiful souvenir program that will give you all the information of the day, the schedules, when each events are going on and what time, and all of that is free. Now, of course, the ethnic food and drink is just spectacular. We'll have some food trucks, but many of the gardens will bring their own ethnic dishes, and it'll be a great chance to try maybe a nationality dish that you never have had before. The international performances are just going to be so exciting, and this year is the first year we get to use our Peace Plaza, and that was built with seating for over 300. It was dedicated in 2016, the 100th anniversary of the Cultural Gardens. But because of COVID and the cancellation in the past, this is the first year we're going to be able to have programming on that particular plaza. So the Singing Angels are coming, the Cleveland Orchestra Chamber group is coming, and Moises Borges, a wonderful Brazilian band, is going to finish up the evening. So there's lots of entertainment on that Centennial Plaza in addition to all the individual gardens. And then we have a marketplace, so you can do some international shopping if you choose, and that'll be located on Martin Luther King Boulevard. Also this year, we're kind of partnering with Spin, and they're going to bring scooters, and you'll be able to rent a scooter and get yourself up and down the boulevard, and it should be a great experience if you ever wanted to just try one of those scooters. And talking about transportation, the public can park at the Veterans Administration Hospital on 105th, free parking, and then you can get a bus into the opening of the Cultural Gardens. We also have big parking on the north end at the Metro Parks lot, right by Gordon Park there. And you can walk into MLK and get transportation.
It's down by the freeway.
Down by the freeway, yes. So we have buses that will get you around the gardens free, and you can drop off in an area that you'd like to, and that'll be a great way. We have merchandise from the Federation. That's the group that runs all these gardens together. We have an exciting new t-shirt, and they look really special, so you might want to take advantage of that. So the Cleveland Cultural Gardens is, as I said, 254 acres, and they are going to follow all the CDC guidelines. There'll be hand sanitizer everywhere that you can find it. If you go on the buses, you'll have to wear a mask, but we'll have some if you don't have one. And of course, the price is right. Everything is free that day, unless you want to purchase something in particular. But it's a great family day for people to come down and just enjoy themselves and have a wonderful time.
No traffic at all on MLK Boulevard.
Or East Boulevard. It'll be totally closed off, yes.
I didn't even tell these guys yet.
Oh, we have special news for everybody. Jerry, we can't wait. All right.
All right, we're going to be doing this program live from the Irish Garden.
Yes,
We're
first
going to be
time
there,
ever.
so we want as many people as possible. We started an hour before people arrive, but people start arriving early anyway.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
So we're going on at 10. We'll be set up at the Irish Garden, which is near the Superior ramp coming down. We're going to have some live music, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's the name of that band we're having?
I think it's called No Strangers Here is going to perform.
Yeah, we might get them to start early. Normally they start at 11. You never know, they might start and play some music for us, but we can always play some from the station if we want to. But we'd love to interview as many people as possible.
For you, Jerry, they'll start early.
Thank you. So it should be a lot of fun. I urge you to come on down. JC and I went to it a couple of years ago, and it was just marvelous. Now, I mean, the swearing in, like you said, is great, but we didn't have a chance to do it live before, so this is kind of unique. You know, I was talking to Mike Wagner yesterday, and by the way, Mike's sister passed away. It's in the paper today. It's just so sad. We'll talk about that later. But Mike is the grandson of Mary Kay Duffy, the one that pioneered the Victor Herbert statue. Made sure that it was there. Now that somebody stole the head off of it, but
I know.
we get it.
We're working on replacing
We're working
that,
on
yes.
getting it back. But Mary Kay Duffy was very active in this years and years ago, back into the 40s, right?
Yes, she was a good friend of my mother's.
Oh, that's right, that's right. But anyway, we're going to be there. Mary Kay used to do a radio program on this station back in the 40s. I've continued on. I didn't start in the 40s here. but Mary Kay was really instrumental in keeping the garden going. So I think this might be the first time we're doing a radio program from the garden, as far as you know.
I believe so.
So it should be a lot of fun. I hope everybody comes in and visits with us. We'll chat with you. And if you get long-winded, we'll cut you off. And all that kind of great stuff. I am really looking forward to it. So,
you know, Jerry, just an example of the things going on that Centennial Plaza. You know, it starts at...
Oh, yeah, I love the Plaza.
Oh, yes, and the seating's for 300, and they've got shade on it, and we're coming up with some great ideas. But at 1:45, Councilman Kevin Conwell is going to have his Footprints Band performing. And then there's nationality dancing. There'll be Polynesian dancing and Polish dancing, and then the Singing Angels are coming, the Chamber Orchestra from Cleveland, and then an African-American group, and the Murphy Irish Dancers will be there, and a Chinese group of wonderful dancers will perform. And then at 5 o'clock we finish with Moises Borja, the great band from Brazil. They're just absolutely wonderful.
But they won't compare to the Irish band.
No, they won't.
So Bob, get things ready. It's 10:20 here on the Irish Show. You have to go to Mass? Church?
I am.
Where are you heading?
This is the Lady of Knock Mass at 11 o'clock at the Westside Irish American Club. So if you haven't made plans and are able to go, we'd love to have you come.
Before you leave, Eddie Fitzpatrick has asked me to ask you if those buses, they would drop him off at a beer tent.
Yes, well, the German Garden has the beer tent. This year we don't have Lolly the Trolley. They're still, I guess, feeling some effects of the shutdown.
Any golf carts?
But there'll be many golf carts for transportation, and then also these buses will be going up and down. We have several buses that hold a lot of people.
It's important that people note that you cannot drive your car up MLK that day.
Correct.
You just can't. Police will block it.
Yeah, safety issues and the freedom to just walk across the street and get from garden to garden is just fabulous. You can sit down and have a picnic lunch and just enjoy the day. And remember, there's parking at the Veterans Administration or at the Metro Parks up north at 90.
Very good.
We hope you all come.
Oh yes,
We'll be there.
11 o'clock.
You usually do expect 10 to 15,000 people.
We usually get
for the
upwards.
day.
We've had up to 20,000, but yes. And of course, we were shut down last year. We didn't have it, so hopefully everything will come back.
We're going to be talking to the group from the the Whale Festival coming up, another big event coming up in a few minutes. But I want to do this first. My granddaughter is 15 years